Okay, so we're doing a video series over the type of guns in Hunt. And so what I decided to do was go back to the very beginning and try out all the guns from the very start. I am level 99 right now, probably about to hit 100 in my next game. So I can have everything unlocked. And I'll also be going over some tips like this big fat guy. If you don't shoot him, don't do anything to him. You can literally walk like pretty close to him and he won't aggro you. And most of the time when he aggroes you, he won't chase you. Although there is some instances where he'll aggro you and kill you. So just be careful around that. Dogs. This is a clip for dogs. Dogs suck. When you have guns that don't shoot fast, you're going to die if you don't hit headshots. I didn't hit a headshot and I died. Luckily, my partner was able to pick me up here. But usually it's just going to really suck if you run into 4 dogs and you have either a slow revolver or a shotgun, because I'm using the Romero and I think it's the Caldwell. It's the first, yeah, Caldwell conversion pistol. Which, okay, and here's another tip: if you get lanterns, you can kill juggernauts one shot. Which, when you have crap guns, this really helps you. Okay, so now we're going over shoot the lady. I wanted to see if the shotgun would one-shot her to the head from that range. It doesn't. Pistol always one-shots to the head. For those ladies, you want to kill them before they get their, like, don't run away from them if they aggro you, because then you're just going to get chased by bugs and lose a health bar. If you kill them, the bugs automatically die. I wanted to see with the shotgun if it would be a chest shot for the grunts, which it is from that short range. But like this shotgun, I freaking hate it, and you'll see here in a second why I hate it so much. But I think the shotgun, I would never use the single barrel on PvP. The only reason I would use it is against the boss for the butcher. But PvP, it sucks, and especially since it takes your primary. I'd rather have the rifle. See right here, there's 2 guys. I'm in a solo right now because I didn't want to troll my teammates because these guns suck. I hit this guy twice. He goes down. Something happened with my computer, and I like alt-tabbed here. This guy misses me 3 times. So I alt-tabbed on accident. It's lagging really bad because of that. And then I get back in. Finally, right here. And I peek up. There's dogs right next to me, too, which sucks really bad. But I peek up, and I see that he's done that. So he's trying to revive his teammate, and so I decided to push with the shotgun. And this is where I think the shotgun just sucks, because not only I shoot this guy, and I've hurt one of the guys really bad, unless he healed, but he lost a health bar no matter what. I hit both of them, and both of them lived there. It's just trash gun. What? Alright, so right here, I'm thinking about knifing this guy, because if you and your teammate both knife him, it usually takes about 3 knives apiece, or 6 knives, but it glitches right there. I miss, start shooting, I actually shoot the barrel, and I killed my teammate. We were dying over this. It's pretty funny. This guy's new to the game, and I'm ranked 99. I felt so bad, but it's pretty funny. And but if you knife those guys too, that's another way to take those juggernauts out. You just switch aggro with the knives, and it knocks them back every time you knife them. So if you and your teammate, if you're coordinated well enough, you can not get hit by it, and he just keeps getting knocked back. So that's another way to take those out. Lantern's obviously the best way. And we rolled up on some people here. I'm using the rifle this game that you start out like level 2 being able to get. And I actually really like this rifle. I think it's good. It does like no damage, but you have so many shots that it's good enough. So most of the time people in this game play really slow and passive, so I like doing the aggressive style, which works pretty well for me, except, you know, I have a lot of deaths too. I could play slow and probably not die at all, but that's no fun. So right here, I go for the flank. I scared the birds. They're not very good at the game. Headshot that guy. And I'm going to decide to push this guy in just here in a second. There it is. And just wait. I want to get a headshot on him, but he's just gonna keep doing that. So I shoot him twice. He lives. Decide to rush him with the pistol, and don't ask me why I sucked this bad, but whatever. Ran out of ammo, freaked out, switched back to the gun, shot him again. I had to shoot him 4 times with this rifle to kill him, and he probably didn't even have max health, if that tells you anything. But headshots, like always, are going to be the way to go, because if you headshot them, then they're basically automatically dead. Alright, so we're rolling up on 2 more people that we heard shooting. They shoot me. I go to the bushes. I'm going to heal up here. Always wait for your health bar to tick back up before you bandage, just in case. It glitches and fills up the small one. But if it's not filled up all the way, it will fill up the one that's not filled up all the way, and you'll waste a bandage. So I see him up here. Start shooting with the rifle. They got cover. I don't, but I don't really care. I don't think they're that good at shots. I down one of them. And then I'm going to decide to push here as soon as I down him. Right there. He's down. So I'm going to push him, which this is a mistake. You probably should never push unless you have... There's a pistol that shoots rifle rounds. That's good enough to push with, or shotgun. I should not have pushed this, though. But I thought he would be bad since he couldn't hit a shot. But with the double barrel, you don't have to be good. Shoots me with the double barrel there. And then I try to go around with the pistol, miss all my shots, and get shot with the double barrel again. And my partner wasn't very good, so he died too. Okay, now we're going to go over the guns, and I'll give you a rating of what I think of them. I think this is the Romero 77. It's a single shot shotgun. I think it is absolute garbage. I would never use this gun unless I could put it in my secondary. But by then, you'll have the sawed-off one of this version, which you can put in your secondary, and that's what I would use. But I would probably never use this as my primary, and I would definitely not recommend it. Probably one of the worst guns in the game. Alright, this is the Caldwell conversion pistol. We used it in some of the games. It's a decent early game ranked pistol. Once you get the other pistols, I wouldn't really recommend it, but it's good enough for the early game. I would... It one-shots hives to the head. Make sure you always go for headshots on hives, because a lot of times they take 4 body shots. But this is a great early game weapon, and I mean, I would use it mainly for taking out mobs, but other than that, it's fine. Okay, this is the basic Nagant. I feel like this weapon does absolutely 0 damage. The perks of it are that if you're using a rifle, one of the early game rifles, it gives you more bullets for that rifle, and whenever you go to get ammo, you get ammo for the pistol and the rifle. So it's kind of hard to run out of ammo, and you can just keep using the rifle. And so that's a main reason to take this. Another reason... Also, it's basically the Caldwell conversion, except it does a little less damage, and it's a little more accurate, so it's easy to one-shot mobs to the head. So, I mean, I would rather take this than the Caldwell, but it's not much better. Alright, so this is the basic Winfield. It's a pretty great weapon. It has a little... The only drawback, really, is that its damage is really low, but if you're a decent shot, then you can just keep landing shots. The only problem is that once you run into people that have the one-shot guns, you could hit 2 shots and still lose the battle to the guy that missed 2 shots and hit his 3rd and killed you. So the only problem is low damage on this gun, but I'd highly recommend it. Okay. So you should always take a knife into this game. The reason you should take a knife is to kill grunts, because it will always one-shot them, and it makes no noise. Whenever you're shooting with your gun, it will attract more people to come, which will more than likely get you killed because they know where you are and you don't know where they are. So you should always take a knife. I play with a lot of people that do not take a knife in, and it's really bad overall because they have to use their gun to kill mobs. Okay, I just told you to always take a knife, but I honestly recommend the dusters over the knife, mainly because the knife takes so much stamina. It does more damage, but the dusters, they take out mobs in one hit most of the time, and you can swing 5 times with the dusters and only 3 with the knife. So I'd highly recommend taking the dusters so you save stamina and can knock out more grunts in a row. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to continue this video series with the guns. It may take a little bit to come out with all the guns just because it takes money, and sometimes using these cheap guns gets a little tilting for me, and I'd rather use the guns I like. But I will finish with all the guns. Tell me anything you want me to do different or try different, and I will try my best to do it. I haven't made very many videos, so I hope you liked it, and thank you.